Welcome to Stick Genius. Baseball is one of the world's most beloved sports, with a rich history spanning over 150 years. Today, more than 500 million fans worldwide follow the game across continents, making it a truly global phenomenon. At its core, baseball is a competition between two teams of 9 players each. The game is built on simplicity. One team pitches while the other bats, trying to hit a ball and score runs. What makes baseball special is the perfect balance it strikes between individual skill and team strategy. Whether you're a casual fan or a serious player, baseball offers something for everyone. It's a sport where a single moment can shift the entire game, a perfect pitch, a powerful swing, or an impossible catch. Let's explore what makes baseball the American pastime. The baseball diamond is a masterpiece of precision. It's built on a perfect 90-foot square with 4 bases positioned at each corner. This precise measurement has remained unchanged for over a century, defining the sport's unique geometry. At the center of the diamond sits the pitcher's mound. The pitcher stands exactly 60 feet and 6 inches from home plate, an unusual distance that creates the perfect balance of challenge for batters and opportunity for pitchers. The field extends far beyond the diamond. 9 defensive players position themselves strategically across the infield and outfield. The pitcher and catcher form the battery, the core of defensive strategy. 3 infielders handle ground balls, while 3 outfielders patrol the vast expanse of fair territory. Fair territory is defined by the foul lines that extend from home plate down the baselines. Anything hit within these lines is live play. Everything outside is foul. This simple boundary creates the entire playing field. A baseball game is structured around 9 innings. In each inning, both teams get a turn to bat and a turn to defend. The fundamental flow is simple but elegant. The pitcher throws the ball toward home plate, the batter attempts to hit it, and if successful, they run toward first base. This basic cycle repeats thousands of times throughout a season. When the batter hits the ball, they must decide whether to run. If they choose to run, they race to first base while the defense tries to throw them out. The base runner advances around the diamond, 1 base at a time, trying to reach home plate. Each team gets 3 outs per inning. An out occurs in several ways. The pitcher throws 3 strikes, the batter hits a fly ball that's caught, or the defense tags the runner before they reach the next base. Teams alternate batting and fielding throughout the inning. Once a team gets 3 outs, the other team takes their turn to bat. The team with the most runs after 9 innings wins the game. Strategy plays a crucial role. Managers decide when to steal bases, pitch inside or outside, shift defensive positions, or sacrifice outs to advance runners. Every decision shapes the game. There are several ways to get out in baseball. The most common is the strikeout. If the pitcher throws 3 strikes, pitches the batter doesn't hit in the strike zone, the batter is out. It's a dramatic moment when the pitcher's skill defeats the batter's timing. A flyout occurs when the batter hits the ball into the air and a fielder catches it before it bounces. This rewards defensive excellence and positioning. Outfielders make spectacular catches, sometimes crashing into walls to rob batters of extra base hits. A ground out happens when the batter hits a ground ball and the defense throws them out at first base. The shortstop or second baseman fields the ground ball cleanly and fires it to first base, racing the runner. Force plays and tag-outs add complexity. A runner can be forced to advance if there's a base runner behind them, and any runner can be tagged out with the ball while off the base. Each team records 3 outs per inning. Once the 3rd out is recorded, teams switch from fielding to batting. Getting outs is the primary goal of defense. Scoring in baseball requires patience and strategy. To score a run, a batter must hit the ball, reach first base, then advance around all 4 bases, first, second, third, and finally home plate. This progression typically requires hits from multiple batters. If the first batter hits a single, they're on first base. The next batter might hit a single, advancing the first runner to second. The momentum builds until a runner crosses home plate. A home run changes everything. When a batter hits the ball beyond the outfield fence, they're automatically awarded all 4 bases. If the bases are loaded, a grand slam scores 4 runs, one of the most exciting moments in baseball. Smart base running makes a difference. Runners decide when to take risks, whether to steal a base or slide into home to avoid the tag. Speed and strategy combine to turn hits into runs. The team with the most runs after 9 innings wins the game. In ties, extra innings continue until one team breaks the deadlock. Baseball is called a chess match on grass because of its incredible strategic depth. Every pitch is a psychological battle between pitcher and batter. The pitcher might throw a fastball to overpower, a curveball to deceive, or an off-speed pitch to disrupt timing. The batter studies the pitcher, looking for patterns. Will the next pitch be a fastball or breaking ball, middle in or away? Baseball requires reading your opponent. Base stealing adds another tactical layer. When should runners risk an extra base? When should they play conservatively? Speed matters, but so does intelligent decision-making. Defensive strategy evolves constantly. Modern teams shift positions based on batter tendencies. Infielders position themselves where they anticipate hits. Outfielders adjust for wind, field dimensions, and player strengths. Managers' decisions cascade throughout the game. When to pinch hit, when to bring in a reliever, when to bunt, these choices define games and seasons. Baseball rewards patience, attention to detail, and strategic thinking. This mental complexity combined with physical skill makes baseball endlessly fascinating. Baseball's popularity spans continents and generations. In Japan, Korea, and Latin America, baseball rivals or surpasses soccer in passion and participation. International tournaments bring nations together in spirited competition. The sport's longevity contributes to its appeal. With over 150 years of continuous play, baseball has become woven into cultural identity. Families share traditions, passing love of the game from parents to children across generations. Baseball requires no special equipment or expensive facilities. Kids play in streets, parks, and fields worldwide. This accessibility keeps the sport alive at grassroots levels. The unpredictability of baseball captivates fans. Unlike sports with rigid time limits, a baseball game can turn on a single pitch. A team down to their final strike can hit a home run and win. Drama, tension, and redemption are built into every game. Baseball celebrates both individual achievement and team excellence. Legendary hitters, dominant pitchers, and spectacular fielders create moments that endure in memory and record books for decades. Like and comment your thoughts. Subscribe to Stick Genius for more interesting videos.